Hello, good morning. Welcome to Redcar, of all places. One of my favourite seaside towns in the UK. Let's have a look at this. Now, sea's quite, well, some quite big waves out there. It's New Year's Eve, 2025. Just come down to Redcar to do a bit of filming. See a wind farm in the distance there, and you can see the vertical pier. I've never been up it. I think it's closed today. And in the distance, in the far distance, we've got Seaton Carew, which is over the other side of the Tees, the River Tees, the estuary. And out to sea, we've got quite a few ships. I don't think you'll be able to make those out. I'm not quite sure. So we'll look over the seawall. So we've got quite a new seawall here because obviously the previous one wasn't really big enough, or maybe sort of strong enough to protect the town. And in the far distance, I mean, I haven't got a zoom on this thing, but we've got the another kind of seaside resort. It used to be quite a fashionable seaside resort called Saltburn on Sea, and you can see the cliffs maybe in the far distance. And actually the walk between Saltburn and here in Redcar is beautiful. It's a really nice beach walk. I'm not sure how many miles it is. I've walked it a couple of times and it is spectacular. And in the summertime, when I'm here with my family, the sea goes out. The tide's in at the moment, but the sea goes out quite far to reveal kind of rock pools and even rocky outcrops and all sorts of stuff. We've even got at this end of the beach, the far end of the beach, down towards the vertical pier, which I may walk down that way. At the far end of the beach, sometimes if the weather's rough or whatever, there's a kind of a prehistoric sort of woodland, or the remains of kind of a petrified forest. There's kind of the remains of an ancient forest that is mostly covered. Well, is usually covered by sand, but occasionally, if there's like a storm or there's a prevailing wind that sweeps the sand away, that normally covers it, it reveals kind of tree stumps and logs and branches and things. And again, that's pretty spectacular. I mean, there isn't really a seaside town like this that has kind of so much to offer, in my opinion. There really isn't. I mean, the rock pools are amazing. You can find all sorts in there. We normally, go rock pooling for things like crabs, I suppose. But it's a lot of fun. I've spent many happy summers here. And even on a winter's day when the tide isn't in and the sea's not quite so rough, I've spent many happy summers here, kind of rock pooling with my Crocs on, with a bucket, or even with the kids. The beach here is great as well. I mean, I'll come here again when in the summer when the tide's out and you can see the beach. The beach is pretty spectacular as well, and it goes out for miles. It goes out for as far as you can see where the waves are right now, kind of in the distance. The furthest kind of waves, that's pretty much as far out as they're kind of breaking on top of the where I normally go rock pooling. So it's hard to imagine right now what it's actually like, but the tide, once the sea's out, it goes out way back, revealing the rock pools and the rocky outcrops and things. I've just got quite a bit of the waves here are quite big today. I haven't seen him like this for years. I only really come up here about once every sort of 3 months, 6 months or something like that, but I always make an effort to come to Redcar because I love it so much. And this way, you look this way, down this end, so we've got loads of fishing boats and things, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm trying to avoid kind of filming people to kind of respect their privacy. But yeah, at this end of the beach, we might get a bit closer. There is kind of a rocky, well, there's an outcrop of shale, basically. And in that shale formation, in that shale outcrop, there are kind of fossils, loads of fossils, fossil oysters, ancient fossil oysters called, I think, Graphia. Graphia. And they are locally or kind of used to be known as devil's toenails. And they're quite an ancient sort of type of fossil. They're not kind of like your traditional kind of, they're an ancient kind of oyster, and they're not your traditional kind of oyster shape. They're more kind of like compact and not quite as flat. They look a bit like kind of maybe snail shells or something like that, but elongated. And those can be picked up really very easily just simply by just walking across the outcrop of kind of shale that kind of extends into the sea, towards the sea when it's exposed. And really you can find things like ammonites and these fossil oysters, these graphia, these devil's toenails, and you can just kind of pick them up out of the shale. I mean, they come loose quite easily, and very often the sea's kind of worn away the rock around them to allow to expose these kind of fossils, and occasionally you can find some really nice fossils in there. And to think that you can just pick something up that easily that is millions of years old, I mean, these date back to maybe the kind of Jurassic period. So I mean, we're talking between 50 and maybe 150 million years old. I can't quite remember what the exact kind of dates are, but if you were to kind of like do a bit of research, you could maybe work out more accurately, how old these fossils are. And I think the only other place that these fossils can be found in the UK are down in maybe Devon or Dorset, that way, on the Jurassic coast. So let's move inland a bit along the seafront. I'll try and avoid people. Let's look at these fishing boats. Yeah, so it really, really does have everything, Redcar. I love it. So some tractors for pulling the boats in and out of the water. And these fishing boats are quite typical of the boats around here that the fishermen use. They use the tractors to pull the fishing boats into the sea, from the beach into the sea, and they pull them out again. And you can see the kind of towing kind of gear they've got. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. It's like a trailer, and they float the boat onto that and pull it up out of the sea, which is amazing. The Argonaut, and I can't see the other one. Valerian, I think the other one's called. But these are beautiful. Hold on, let's try and see if I can get this more. Oh yeah. Doesn't seem to. Hope it hasn't frozen into place. Sorry. Look at that. Mad Cat with a K. Brilliant. Look at the state of it. There we got a tractor, a couple of tractors. Don't know what DB stands for. There you go, massive trailer. I mean, it must be for quite a big boat, that one. We've got loads of fishing nets. Or lobster pots. Not fishing nets, like lobster pots, I'm guessing. Another one. Linda Jane. I'm not sure if my gimbal seems to be kind of, it's so cold. I hope my gimbal isn't kind of frozen in place, but maybe it is. Let's move it down a bit and see if it continues to go. Oh yeah, maybe, well, I don't know. Hopefully it's not kind of locked in place. Look at that, beautiful. You can just about see the beach starting to be revealed down there as maybe the tide goes out. Yeah. Yeah, I really do love this seaside town. Very much underrated seaside town. I mean, the other thing that they've got here, which keeps me coming back, is the fish and chips are amazing, really good. And it looks like, if I go down here a bit, they've got people out on the beach collecting stuff. I don't know what they're collecting, but kind of beach combing. I'm not sure if you can see them. On TV you might be able to see them, but maybe not on mobile. But yeah, you can see kind of how shallow the water is by the number of breaking waves there are. I mean, the breaking waves start way out. Right, let's go here and see if we can avoid taking video of people, because don't like doing that. Right, let's cross the road while we can. So New Year's Eve, I guess this part of town will get quite lively at some point, because there are lots of kind of pubs and bars in Redcar, among other things. But the reason that I often come to Redcar is because they've got a fantastic model shop. Love it. Been coming here, I reckon, I worked out the other day, I've been coming here for about 17 years to this particular model shop. So let's walk down here. Cross over. Pretty much derelict travel office. I love the signage on this place, it's amazing. I mean, like every town in the UK, you've got lots of kind of like nails bars and tanning shops and opticians and barbers, loads of places that make food. And the shops are at the other end of the high street. Now, I'm hoping his opening times are accurate, because I think he's open today. Hold on, walking a bit too close to the road. See if he's open. Oh, looks like he's open. Fantastic. Let's try and avoid all of this lot. There we go, this place. All right. So we're in here now. Redcar models. Fantastic model shop. And by the looks of it, he's got plenty of new models in here since I was in here last time in November. Some really good ones. I noticed that he's got some vintage classics. He's got the Vosper torpedo boat and the RF rescue launch and the German E-boat. I've actually made the German E-boat. I've got a couple of examples of that, but the old boxing, I've kept that one. It's beautiful box art, and the one that I made is probably a vintage classic one, maybe an 80s release. That again was very good. The box was far too small for the hull, but it was fine. But the actual moulding itself is pretty spectacular. Let's have a look at that. Really good. Yeah, it's good fun to build as well. Really good. I think the only thing that's not great about it, I guess the depth charges are a bit out of scale. But apart from that, I mean, there's plenty of detail on there. Some of the figures are fantastic. You've got kind of torpedo tubes and all the kind of working, torpedo doors there. But yeah, really, really good kit. Great fun to build. Let's see what else he's got. So there's plenty there. Hold on, let's have a look down here. Oh wow, he's got some more ICM, some armour this time down here, and some figures as well. He's got some RAF pilots, some British pilots, some USAF bomber pilots, and some German command vehicle crew, which are great. A bit vested down here, and some Tamiya. There's always plenty of Tamiya in here, which is great, obviously. I've bought quite a few Tamiya kits here. Actually, one that I have bought. So look at this one. This is really good. Great, the Sky Raider. I haven't built this one. I've got this one at home. I'm yet to build it, but I've made the A1H, which is a fantastic kit, really good. And this one's good as well. It's like the search and rescue version, with all the kind of bomb kind of loadout, the pilot. Yeah, but really, really good kit. Goes together really nicely. I think it's a 90s kit maybe, but fantastic. Let's see what else he's got. Oh, the Swordfish. I mean, obviously the Bowfighter as well. I mean, that's brilliant. I've got to get one of those. I haven't got one of those yet, but I've been videoing the Bowfighter, the Bristol Bowfighter at the RAF Museum recently, and it is really a spectacular looking aircraft. Really good. So look down here, see what else he's got. All sorts of Italeri, Ju-52, another Sky Raider down here. Yeah. Wow, we've got a Flying Fortress Revel, 172 scale. There's even a Lightning. Hold on, we've got a Tamiya Lightning. Again, what's that, 172 scale? I think it is, yeah. We'll look down here. What else is down here? I know this is an aircraft channel, but I do have some interest in building armour models as well. Actually, this is a really good one. It's kind of related to aviation as well. It's really good. The Flak Panzer, yeah, Gepard. Now, the box art on that is, is okay. It's pretty ordinary box art, but really the kit itself is absolutely amazing to build. I really enjoyed building this one. What else? Oh, he's got the, what's that? The SD KFZ 232 Africa core. Now again, I think that's fairly recent. And one that is certainly recent is this Saumur, yeah, S35 French medium tank. Wow, and he's got a Monty's office caravan as well, by ICM. Obviously, you wanted to do an upscale version of that old Matchbox kit. That would be the ideal kit to do it in 1/35 scale. What else have we got down here? Wow, Sheridan. Yeah, I really like that. I haven't made the. I'd like to make the Sheridan actually. Vietnam War. I've got a bit of a thing for the Vietnam War. I bought a. Did I buy from here recently? It was kind of a troop carrier. Let's have a look. I've got the Archer. Got it. Oh yeah, there's another one that I've built. Actually, the one that I bought here. Again, really good. It's got kind of a metal barrel and a motorcyclist. Again, SDKFZ 222 Africa core. Really good model. Fantastic. So they've obviously Tamiya have upgraded that, and you've got kind of a photo etch caging at the top there, and the barrel, and a few other bits and bobs, I think. Let's have a look at some of the aircraft now. Right. So what have we got? Wow. So he's got a Revel Cobra AH1G, right, and that is a reboxing, I think, of the ICM kit, which I've got. Really good kit. So Revel seem to be doing quite a lot of that. And then we've got, wow, he's got a Hamden, which is brand new. Yeah, so that's just been released as far as I know, the Hamden by ICM. Everybody's been waiting for that for a long time. Dornier, HE111, Bronco. See what else they got. 15. Armstrong Whitworth Supermarine Walrus. Oh yeah, that's the one that I got. Yeah, really good as well. I missed it there for a minute. But this is really good, excellent. It's an old kit, but really good. You get 3 figures with it, as you can see. A really nice kit. And you get loads of kind of small arms and things with it as well. You even get a Kalashnikov, I think. But the figures are really nice. Only 20 quid as well, 19.99 is a bargain, an absolute bargain. I mean, I think a lot of people are used to building very modern kits these days, but some of these older ones, I mean, some of these date back to the 1970s, but because they're Tamiya, they're still brilliant. Right, here's another reboxing of an ICM B26 Invader, right? So that's definitely an ICM kit originally. So that's a reboxing of one of theirs, and I think this Dornier DO 217 J1 stroke 2 is a nice originally an ICM kit as well, and this one is as well. Again, another really great kit. Is the O2, right? Yeah, really good. That's 1/48 scale. I tell you what else we've got up here. These are really excited as well. These are fantastic. Right, these are the AT-AT and the ATST by Bandai, and the moulding on these is just amazing. They just fall together. You don't need any glue for them at all. You just kind of clip them off the sprue and clean them up and put them together. They just clip together. They're absolutely brilliant. Worth every penny. We've got lots of cars and things here. I don't really make cars, but else they got? Oh, this one. This one's very good as well. Look at that. Wow. So just in front of us here, we've got the Zetland Lifeboat Museum, Redcar Heritage Centre. Let's see what it says. It claims to be the oldest lifeboat in the world. Free entry. I'm sure I've been in here when I was a kid, with the school, in fact, with my primary school. Can't really see much in there at the moment. Right, it says, built in 1877, since 1907 it has housed the Zetland, the oldest surviving lifeboat in the world. Right, let's go and have a, see if we can see. We can't really see very much through there. There's a lot of reflection. Let's have a look. There we go. Look at that. It's quite a nice painting of some lifeboatmen going out to save people's lives on a wreck. Let's have a look. Like I said, you can't really see much except the reflection, which is a shame. But anyway, we'll go in there in the summer maybe. And pretty much back to where we started this morning. Our Valerian. There we go. Check that out. Hand painted. Very nice. All right. More rows of lobster pots. Oh, look at this one, Lady Maud, on its trailer. There's a boat here called Depth Charge. So this is quite cool. So I'm guessing, looking at the signage on this place, that E.L. Denny and Son, established 1928, Marine Services. I'm guessing this has plenty of business from the fishermen around here. You know, obviously the maybe the fuel for the fishing boats or the tractors. It's like a little mini petrol station there. And really just on the seafront, really. Just on the other side of the road from where the sea wall is. See that? Very nice. Here we go, back to the lifeboat station. Let's try and cross over while we can. And again, before the lights change, which they've just done now. Here we go. So this then. Yeah, we've got lots of information about the RNLI and what they do. Let's correct the camera a minute. Right, that's more like it. It's almost like the gimbal had forgotten where it was for a minute. Let's go around here. Alright, so there we go. We've got the history of the lifeboat in Redcar, if you can just about make that out. So we've got plenty of stuff in there, including the Airfix RNLI Shannon class lifeboat. Which is a great idea, really, isn't it, by Airfix? Okay, it's a bit later now. We're on Redcar seafront. It's warmed up a bit. It's very cold this morning. It looks like the sea's finally stopped coming in. So I think we're about high tide now. Some people having fish and chips. And we've got the local landmark over there, Pasito's. And the amusements, obviously,